Help me. Can you help me solve some royal mysteries? Ooh. Ooh. Where's Kate Middleton? Honey, is it her? Where is she? Where is she? Come on in, my trashies. Honey, the royal family just keeps giving and giving and giving. I'll give you all a moment to get in here. We got to get settled. Make sure you have your English breakfast tea for this royal mystery. It's so much, right? It's just all too much. Hi, my trashies. Put your detective hats on because we have a mystery of royal proportions. Where's Kate Middleton? Is she Al Pacino at the Oscars? Did Oppenheimer really win? Who broke Emma Stone's dress? Kate Middleton? Hi, my trashies. Honey, the tea's hot. It's English breakfast. Come on in, my trashies. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Total Trash Live. I'm your host, Pete Zayas, with all the investigative reporting. Honey, we've got to get into this Kate Middleton mystery. It's hitting every news source. They're killing the picture that the royal family has given. All the photojournalist sources are like, no, honey, this is a lie. This is fake. Who is she? Who is she? Honey, something is definitely askew in Kensington Palace, my darling. You are a genius. Kate is recovering still, don't you think? Oh, I do think she's recovering from many things. And the royal family is lying. They're liars. We know that they're unhinged, honey. We know that they can't keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. And we're going to get to Kate Middleton in a minute. But first, it was a big... You can have an English point of view, my trashy. It was the Oscars yesterday in Hollywood, the biggest night in Hollywood, my trashies. It was wonderful. If you think Hollywood's glamorous, you should go down to where they house the Oscars on Hollywood and Harlem. Oh, it's funny. There's just urine on the street. Low budget carnival. Spider-Man's out there in a Spider-Man suit performing. It's like a grade level C intersection of Times Square. And that's why I love when they always show like the red carpet. And the stars, they say, and the stars will be walking up the stairs of the red carpet. Oh, honey, if you've been there when it's not the Academy Awards, it is like, they have that arcade there. What's it called? Where you eat and play games. Not Barnum and Bailey. But it's like Barnum and Bailey. Buster Rhymes. Buster Keaton. What's it called? Bustas. They have that Bustas there. I don't understand why they don't have the Academy Awards in the Bustas. Dave and Buster's. Honey, they should say Academy Awards sponsored by Dave and Buster's. It's not a Piccadilly Circus. It could never be, my trashy. So, yeah, we had the Oscars. And if you want to know where Kate Middleton is, honey, she was Al Pacino in disguise. He was askew. Didn't read the nominees, but who cares, honey? We know who they are. We've heard about them all night. I love that Al Pacino is always disheveled and having babies. I thought you'd be wearing floating shoulder straps tonight. What did you think of those on Emily Blunt? Well, my trashy, I thought maybe I was seeing things because I kept thinking to myself, pull it down. But her and Pugh, they both had those elevated straps. I was hoping that Madonna would make an appearance, but she won't go on those award shows anymore after they said that she was ugly at the Grammys. Also, speaking of missing people, Kate Middleton's missing, and we will be getting to that mystery. I can't find Lumina, my co-host. I can't find her. She's somewhere in this apartment. My mother probably hit her. Clearly my mother has something against that doll. She broke her foot. So this is my co-host tonight. Marilyn the robot cat. Hi, my trashy Paige. Hi, my trashy Brandon. Hi, my baby. Say hi to my sub co-host, Marilyn. Where's Lumina? Did you do something with her? Anyway, hi, my trashies. I thought the best dress at the Oscars was Coco. That's my real cat, Coco, and she thinks this is a real cat, I think. And she is meowing at it. Coco, this is just a robot pussy. You're the real pussy, honey. Thank you. Who do you think was best dressed? I liked, honey, why can't I remember anybody's name? Do I have that Wendy Williams condition, Fantasia? I can't remember anybody's name anymore. Oh, Zendaya did look good. But I thought, what's her name from King Kong? What is her name? With the blonde hair, she was in American Horror Story. Honey, she was tight. Face was tight, neck was tight. I want to call her Jane. No, I like Jodie Foster looked good too, my trashy. Well, I don't know. I guess I have Fantasia. I can't remember anybody's name. Jessica Lange. I knew I was there. Thank you, my trashies. Something has happened to me. Well, because listen, all day today I was doing deep dive investigation into this Kate Middleton thing. So that's what took a lot of my like memory space. Okay, but so yeah, I thought Jessica Lange was the best dressed, and Zendaya looked good too. But I've heard from two different sources that Zendaya is not a nice person, and you didn't hear it from me, but you heard it from me. A friend of mine that was a stylist on a shoot of hers said that she was rude, and then when I was at the Madonna concert, I heard somebody behind me talking about Zendaya that also worked for her as a stylist, and they said she wasn't nice. So, I mean, who is she nice? La Roche is rude too. Honey, a lot of these celebrities aren't as nice as you think that they are. Except me. I'm the nicest of them all. Cuckoo. Well, speaking of Madonna, I went to the Madonna concert. I gotta get to that, and then we'll get to Kate Middleton. Don't worry, honey, we have plenty of time. She's missing. Ugh. Do you hear that? There's somebody in my hall talking really loud, clearly trying to ruin this show. Ugh. Just awful. Quite awful, if you ask me. So I went to the Madonna concert. It was I went 2 nights in a row, last Monday, last Tuesday, and I'm done, my trashies. But listen, if I want to post videos and pictures of that concert, I can do it whenever I want, however I want. I have absolutely no regrets, just like Madonna. No, honey, that's, okay, so you can try to get nasty with me on here, my trashies. I wasn't there for Kylie, no, my trashy. I was there for me. I was there for Madonna. Madonna and Kylie was iconic, my trashies, but I wasn't there. And all the queens, first of all, I've been posting, like my great footage, and all the queens are going into that same section, into my same, I was in the pit, now they want to be in the pit, they want to Madonna threw water on me, and now they want to get water thrown on them. I was blessed by Madonna. Now they want to be blessed by Madonna. I didn't see Lisa Rinna at the concert. I know, my trashy, I would have loved to see Lisa Rinna. I actually didn't see any celebrities because I was in the pit. All I cared about was Madonna. But, so I wanted to get thrown on water by her. I wanted to get blessed. So I got close to the stage, and the one section where she's playing guitar, because I knew she's going to throw water. But I also wanted to film it. And I knew I wanted to catch that bottle because she throws the bottle. It's a plastic beer bottle. And there's just water in it. But the label on the bottle is it's as if it's like a Budweiser label, but it says the Celebration Tour. And she threw it and it bounced right out of my hand. And I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have, I even said to myself before the concert, maybe I shouldn't hold my phone. It'll be easier for me to catch that bottle. But then I'm like, well, maybe she won't even throw it in my direction. Well, sure enough, honey, she threw it right at me. and it bounced right out of my hand. And I'm like, well, maybe if I didn't have that phone in my hand. But then maybe it would have bounced out of my hand even without the phone in my hand. There's no guarantee. But at least I have the footage. And then I dove down to get the beer bottle, and some other queen snatched it from me. How dare you, gosh darn it. I'll tell you, I've never been more angry about anything in my life, and that's why my voice is changing over the situation. Because this is where I get serious. You saw that beer bottle was made for me, and I was made for you. You nasty, mean queen. And I will find out who you are. I will find out who is she. Who is she? Who is this mean queen in the Sound Factory pit section that stole the beer bottle on May 5th, 2023? March 5th, 2023. And then I went a second night with my friend Drew, and I was back a little bit further, which is good because you want to see a different perspective of the show. Lisa, when I took my bottle, no, it wasn't her, honey. It was a queen who clearly saw that it was meant for me and that I should have had it, but they don't care. I have a little bit of a complaint about Madonna fans. They're like a little bit too fanatical. I mean, like, I'm not that fanatical, but they're like so fanatical. They want to compete. Like, how many shows they saw? Well, I saw more. Honey, good for you. I have a Total Trash Live to host, so sorry I can't go to the show tonight, too, because there's a show tonight. But I'm here with you, my trashies. Thank you, my trashies. April 8th, 2024, The Path of Totality. What is that, my trashie? Is that when there's like a lunar eclipse? Anyway. It's all just so much. I'm sorry. I just got so upset about that whole situation. It brought me back. And I was upset. Also, when I was right by her, she dropped the microphone. And we heard boom. So the microphone is on. And she was reaching down to get it, but she was blindfolded by a dancer. It's so theatrical. It's so theatrical. Thank you, my trashy. I'm here with you. And my Wi-Fi is big and strong. And that's how I like it. And that's how I like it. I also had a VIP experience. So I got to, like, they had candy. Oh, I'll show you. So I got this. Where is it? Oh, somebody's in the hall again. I think they're listening to the door. Am I screaming really loudly? Because I'm theater. I'm New York theater, so I project. Someone's listening to this show. Anyway. You get this little tote bag. Isn't it just adorable? I am screaming. I'm not screaming. Who cares? This is my Total Trash Live studio. And you get, like, nothing. I mean, it's just kind of junk, really. It's just like a lithograph is in here. I mean, what am I going to do with that? There is a Madonna hat, but, like, I don't like little hats like this because it makes, like, I have, like, a rounder face, and it'll accentuate, like, my cheeks. And, like, I think these are stickers. Honey, I wish there was, like, crotchless panties in here. That's what I wore when I was watching the Oscars, by the way. I was wearing crotchless pajamas. Because I'm a bad girl, drunk by 6. She didn't spit on me, my trashy. She does that on the other side. Also, first of all, the Academy Awards were on at like 4 o'clock here on the West Coast. Like, I literally just woke up and had to watch that show. It's like too early. I hate anything early. Like, I had a friend of mine ask me to go to a matinee. A matinee? What am I, like 85 years old? No, honey. I'm not going to a matinee. Then what am I supposed to do in the evening? Just go to bed? No, honey. That's not how it works. Who would ask me that question? What ding-dong would ask me to go to a matinee? What ding-dong? Did Lumina go to see Madonna too? Is she friends with Lourdes? Honey, Lumina's missing. She's somewhere in, I think her grandmother hit her. No, Madonna didn't autograph anything in that VIP box. She doesn't do any, like, meet or greets or VIPs. She's Madonna. But, all the queens are gagging over, like, Kylie. All right, honey. Like, I like Kylie. Not Kylie Jenner. Oh, you guys, let's get into this. Let's get into this Kate Middleton story. Are you guys ready? Oh, here's another. Before I get to it, also then this story happened. Susan Lucci, soap opera legend Susan Lucci needed security at a Madonna concert. They held the concert. They held the show for me. Look at her. And they held the show for me. People wanted my picture, and they held the show for me. This ding dong. Honey, she thinks that the show was delayed because of her. Honey, the show is always delayed. What queens were looking for her? The one that stole my bottle? The one that stole my bottle? They held the show up for me. They held the show up for me. I was at the Madonna concert last night, and people wanted my autograph, and they held the show up for me. Erica Kane, you're crazy, girl. Nobody was doing nothing for you, girl. First of all, I'll solve that mystery. You know who was looking for her autograph? Nobody. You know who stopped the show for her? No one. Oh, I am a mean queen. I've changed, honey, ever since that bottle was snatched away from me. I'm a mean queen, too. Lelouch, Susie, girl, you don't know what's going on. You're askew. You're unhinged. No one's holding up nothing for you. Sorry, girl. You got one Emmy. They threw it at you. Yes, honey. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, my trashy. All right, honey, we got to get into this Kate Middleton mystery. Honey, let's begin. Where is she? Where is she? Well, honey, I'll always remind you of that snatch bottle. That bottle was snatched away from me. Will go down in history. It is embedded in my soul how angry I am. That bottle was meant for me. And I was meant for it. Honey, where's Kate Middleton? So this is the campiest story that has ever happened in the history of time. First of all, I love that yesterday during the Academy Awards, before the Academy Awards, the Kensington Palace. Oh, Coco, look at her. You want to hear all about Kate Middleton? Look, she thinks this cat's real. Where's Lumina, honey? Cokie, just enjoy the show. Okay, so right before the Academy Awards, that's why they did it before the Academy Awards. They kind of wanted to bury it. And the Kensington Palace released a photo saying, oh, happy Mother's Day. Oh, everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with Kate. First of all, they showed that picture of her sitting in a car, looking like the mother was going to run over somebody. They're far away with their sunglasses on. And then they released this picture. And then Reuters and all the major photojournalist outlets said, excuse me, let me see. Oh, Louie's missing a thumb. There's something askew. Maybe unhinged? And they said, no, honey, we're destroying this picture. This is fake. We can't release this. You're a liar, Kensington Palace. You're a liar. Well, the Daily Mail said that Charlotte's hand has an empty space where her sleeve should be. Kate's zipper, the top is further left than it should be. Charlotte's hair ends abruptly on the right shoulder. Charlotte's skirt corner appears unusually straight. Charlotte's knee, right knee, appears washed out on edge. Louis's jumper pattern appears disrupted on the right arm. Blah, 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 blah. First of all I can do, I can tell you just by look. I knew right away. I was half asleep. I woke up. I went like this. I went, fake. This is fake, honey. First of all, she does not look like somebody that just had a serious operation. No, first of all, this is her. They took her head. This is somebody else's body. That's why it's so dark. Okay? And then these ding-dongs were all put in around her. And look how they're all laughing. You think they got them all to do this at the same time? You can't get children to do anything, let alone 3 of them in the same time. The 3 amigos. It's fake, honey. It's askew. So now they're saying, Well, I'm investigating. Now, this picture of Kate, her face, was taken from this Vogue magazine cover. Now, to keep you up to date, my trashes, if you don't know, Kate Middleton had an operation, an abdominal surgery right after Christmas, and they said all of her public engagements will be gone until after Easter. And then all of a sudden, they took away her name off an invitation that she was supposed to appear at some sort of military event in June. Well, if she's going to be coming back after Easter, why couldn't she come back to that in June? She was going in for routine abdominal surgery, which they said wasn't cancer, and then all of a sudden she was there for like 12 days. That's unusual for abdominal surgery. I'm not a doctor, but that's what they say. And she hasn't been seen, and then everyone's making conspiracy theories, and they tried to release this photograph to squelch the conspiracy theories, and they made it worse! On the cover of a magazine, Grace Kelly, Kate Middleton, where is she? Don't just stand there. Let's get to it. We've got to find Kate Middleton. There's nothing to it, Vogue. Honey, and I talked about this on the last show. They said maybe she was just going away, letting her bangs grow out. Maybe she got a BBL. Maybe she got a facelift. The Inquirer, then I'm going to read this story later on in the show, does not have good information about Kate Middleton. It's not good. Honey, what do you think is going on, my trashies? Like, then there was a picture of her today coming out and sitting in the back of a car with Prince William, but her head's turned, as if she wouldn't even look at him. Honey, what is going on, my trashies? First of all, there was one report I heard that she has Crohn's disease, that's why she's so thin, but now she has to have a calamity bag. I can't pronounce that word. Calamity bag, calacity bag, calocity bag. Tomato, let's call the whole thing off. And that's why she can't be seen in public, and that's why they stick her in the car, because they don't want to show the whole body. But this is not her body. I mean, this is somebody else's body. Also, her wedding ring is gone. But that's not even her hand. Look at this. Kensington Palace must be full of ding-dongs to think that we're going to fall for this. No, honey. No, honey. Okay, maybe Susan Lucci would fall for this, but not me. And by the way, this was me. They thought I was Susan Lucci, and I thought that they held the show up for me. Everything's askew, everything's a lie, everything's messed up. So, trashies, do you think that Kate Middleton wants to get out of this marriage, wants to leave, and she's trying to get divorced and trying to run away, and they said no? Do you think that she's just really ill and they're trying to play it down because King Charles is ill and it's just really bad timing? Something's askew. Something's askew. Then also that picture of her in that car, and I saw one picture of that car, and that car had 4 wheels. I mean, this is AI, honey. This is not just Photoshop. You want to face tune your face like I sometimes face tune. This is AI. Because AI has trouble with hands and fingers. And honey, who doesn't? I'm a Samantha. I never have trouble with hands and fingers, if you know what I mean. I'm a Samantha. She had an affair with the guy who fell out of the window, wink, wink. That's what my trash just said. You think she has a wax double? Where is Charlotte? Honey, it's all askew. And then Prince William had to duck out of an event at the last minute. Well, now the Inquirer has a story this week, and we'll get into it, that says frail Kate is in hospital for secret eating disorder. They said William's wife weighs 109 pounds, and there was a surgery because she has damaged organs, and she's in therapy and fighting for life. It's not good. The tabloid's not good. I mean, I hope it's just nothing not that dramatic. I hope it's just something simple as I don't want to do this right now. I'm tired of this royal family. I need a break. What do you think Meghan and Kate has to say about it? Or do we really think that in the end it's all about Camilla Parker Bowles? That Camilla Parker Bowles poisoned her. Honey, everybody's out of commission, and guess who the only one is still standing? Camilla Parker Bowles. Also, then I saw on the news that she's taking a break. I love that once the queen died, everyone's like, girl, she's not around. Ooh, let's unbutton our collars. Like everybody, she probably was like this, get to walk, get to walk, get to work. Now that she's gone, everyone's like, I'm tired. Everyone's faking illnesses, laying down, disappearing. Nobody wants to do that job. Everyone's like, let's just let the whole thing collapse. I actually think that this is all a big conspiracy. The whole thing is in cahoots. Charles doesn't have cancer. Nothing's wrong with Kate. And they just want the royal family to collapse. And they just want to have to go get other jobs. That's why they're jealous of Meghan and Harry, because they got the hell out of there. And now they do work and they make, they get contracts for money. That's what the royal family wants to do. Camilla poisoned her husband, now Kate. That's allegedly. Honey, they're all over it. They're all over it. They're all under it. It's a mess, honey. And then Oprah had to step down from Weight Watchers. They made her step down, honey, because she tried to hide. She tried to make up lies and hide too. She tried to say the whole time, "Oh no, I just walk and I walk up a hill and I eat vegetables." And I was like, "Oh yes, just when they're releasing vegetables. I mean, just when they're releasing a pill that can make you lose weight, all of a sudden she finally loses weight." The royal family is quiet quitting. They really are my trashy. They take your phone away during filming. This might be the end of the crown, my trashy. Maybe Kate made it into Drag Race. Maybe, honey. And then she's in hiding, because they make you hide when you're on Drag Race. She's sequestered. Well, I told you, I think that Al Pacino is really Kate Middleton at the Academy Awards. She's hiding right in plain sight. Anyway, Oprah had to step down from Weight Watchers because she doesn't use Weight Watchers. But she still likes to count points because it's a fun game. Ooh, shade. What else do you think Oprah's lying about? Do you think she's behind Kate Middleton? Do you think Oprah doesn't really read books and that's a lie? I know I'm not supposed to say anything negative about Oprah, but if I have to see her wear purple one more time, we get it, honey. You're in a movie called The Color Purple. What about ScarJo and SNL? Oh, that was funny, honey, about the unhinged Republican giving that unhinged Instagram live from her kitchen. Who does she think she is? Me? Everybody wants to copy me, honey. From the Madonna concert to going live in the kitchen. Although this isn't a kitchen. I barely go in my kitchen. There's wigs in there. Honey, let's get to these tabloids. Also, I heard Courtney Love and Hole is going back on tour. Isn't that exciting? Oprah hires books to read for her. I wouldn't be surprised, my trashy. When does she have time? Oprah, I can't get into her because I will seem like I'm making fun of her, and I am. But I was happy not to see her at the Academy Awards giving some monologue speech in purple and so happy that she lied to losing weight. I'm happy when I lie too. Gosh darn it. And then I saw people on Inside Edition say that they can get their diabetes medicine because all of Hollywood's on Ozempic. And everyone did look really thin at the Academy Awards. People that were already thin look really thin. Zendaya looked extra thin. Catherine O'Hara looked really thin. There was just nothing but bobbleheads. Even thinner people are taking Ozempic. Gosh darn it! I want it too. Stab myself. I'm not hungry. Let's get to these tabloids, honey. Are you ready? Here it is. Frail Kate in hospital for secret eating disorder. Everything's a damn secret. Especially, finally, YES. Can I buy a vow? Can I buy a wedding vow? Because it's Vanna's dream wedding. Celeb bodyguards dish out A-list jerks. Sleazy sex. Look at this. Prince William allegedly took that picture. Honey, he didn't take that picture. Also, I love that Kate Middleton said, "Oh, I made a mistake." They threw her under the bus and said, "Oh, I made a mistake. I'm an amateur photographer and I do bad editing." Yeah, right. Yeah, right, honey. Oh, look at these breasts. Taylor's secret bosom buddies. Busting new look after years of flattening. Shapely singer Taylor Swift's busting out a fuller figure for her billion-dollar Eras tour. 3 plastic surgeons, and I'm one of them, who analyzed the pics, say the 34-year-old went under the knife in 2022 for a boob job. She clearly had breast augmentation based on the very clear cleavage lines. Compared to older photos, look, 2009, 2015, 2023. She looks absolutely amazing. But then again, she's a billionaire and has the very best doctors money can buy. And probably Ozempic. Where's Kate Middleton? Where's Kate Middleton? Waiting for tonight. Oh. Oh. Going to the chapel and we're going to get married. Honey, look at these two. Usher's unusual newlywed digs. Usher followed his triumphant halftime show, had a quickie Vegas wedding to longtime baby mom Jennifer Gonchia, but their unconventional living situation is causing chatter. Oh, what are you trying to say? When news of their wedding broke, many were puzzled that they don't cohabitate. Jen lives in Atlanta while Usher's in Vegas. Sure, it's not the typical setup, and people are talking, but neither of them seems bothered. It's a real marriage, not just for show, and a little distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, and the penis grow bigger for other penis. She's a lesbian, and he's probably a homosexual, allegedly. Honey, fraud, Kensington Palace lies. You're not going to get me. Here it is, honey. This is it. Kate crisis turns desperate and ugly. Secret eating disorder linked to future queen's ovarian cancer surgery. That's what they're saying. Ugh. Britain's beloved Princess Kate is secretly locked in a life and death battle with an insidious eating disorder that's ravaging her body, even as she recovers from ovarian cancer. What? While doing routine tests to repair some of the damage with surgery, doctors discovered ovarian cancer. Acid leakage to the esophagus can lead to damage of the upper gustatory tract. This is too medical for me to really understand, but apparently she has an eating disorder and she went into the hospital for eating disorder and then they found out she had ovarian cancer. Honey, this is all just too much. Here she is still standing. I'm still standing after all this time. I can't. Do you guys want to know? You want to see pictures of celebrities in their panties? Celebs take breath away in short pants. Underneath it all, many celebs are driven by naked ambition and won't hesitate to make their good looks to make an extra buck. Here are some stars who peeled away their inhibitions to become underwear models. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Oh, Bella Hadid. It says it right here. Oh my God. We've seen this picture before. We all have seen this picture before. Let's look at the celebs in their underwear. Kevin Hart, honey, who cares? Oh God, Kim Kardashian, who cares? Oh, not Bennifer. Who's this? Neiman Jr., Neiman Marcus, the Brazilian soccer stud. Oh yeah, what's his name? Jeremy Allen White. You know, I don't care for people with 3 names. Joe Jonas, the Burnin' Up singer, briefly raised temperatures. Briefly. Oh, we get it. What a weird, section. They ran out of things to say, so they just put a bunch of celebrities in their panties. What a weird, section. Bodyguards bust butthead stars. Not butthead stars. What 4-year-old wrote this? Who's clueless? Who's shapeless? Oh, who's shameless? Who's just nasty? So the bodyguards are telling all. A veteran protector, pop singer Gwen Stefani. I would rather roll around in a bed of broken syringes used by crack whores than deal with her ever again. Oh my God. Gwen Stefani's nasty. According to another muscle source, American Idol finalist turned queen And Adam Lambert, I never met or worked for someone heartless and rude. I did my best to be professional and held every ounce of strength not to kill the guy myself. She's nasty? An ex-security staffer says Jennifer Aniston frequently answered the doors in her skimpy lingerie. Ew, I can name all the moles on her body. That's how many times I've seen her undressed. According to another tipster, pretty woman Julia Roberts and hubby Danny Moder, they stink. The ex-bodyguard gaps, he found the twosome grunge all the way. Julia would go days without showering. She likes the smell of her natural oils. Ew. Not Mary Riley. Honey, these stars are nasty. But this is one of my favorite things I've ever read. I would rather roll around in a bed of broken syringes used by crack whores than deal with Gwen Stefani ever again. What's your problem, girl? Honey, this isn't the Kevin Costner's bodyguard. Is Gwen really just a mispronunciation of Glenn? Glenn Stefani? Natural butters. That's right, my trashy. Here's a real star. Donna Mills, honey. Why wasn't she at the Academy Awards? Look at this hat. Or is that like a child's skirt? Either way, I want it. Look at it. Oh, it's just wonderful. Oh, did I leave out any other stories of these ding-dongs? Oh, I can't believe that story about Kate Middleton. Look at her. $2 million payout for dumpster diving diva. Garbage gal rescues treasures from trash. You tell them, girl. Look. One man's trash is another man's treasure to the tune of $2 million. Jennifer LaRosse, a 40-year-old Baltimore artist who dumpster dives for fun, claims she has heaped $2 million worth of high-quality goods simply from picking through other people's cast-offs for years. I go maybe once a week. I just go whenever I'm out running an errand. I'll go and check out the dumpsters. This says the junkie. The marketing firm owner, a mother of two, explains that she started digging in dumpsters and looking for unique art. I don't think it saves me a ton of money because I keep things I like, not things I need. Oh, it's really sad that stores take this stuff and donate it. What is she getting out of here? Legos and toys? She got a RoboVac rescued. That's $2 million. She's lying. She's lying like this is a lie. She's a liar. Hi, my trashies. Your partner did that once. He went in the garbage, my trashy. Chicken bone equals unique art. Honey, she better wash those items in Clorox. She better. Now that's sad. It's all just so much. What a day. Ugh. Well, I wonder what's going to come out next about Kate Middleton. I wonder, honey, this is only the beginning. Because they thought that they were going to make things less crazy, and they made things more crazy. And that's what the royal family is good at. Oh, thank you, my trashy. That was your favorite part of Missy White Case. Thank you. Trashy, I told you. Lumina is missing. I can't find her. But don't worry, I'll release a photograph tomorrow proving that she's okay and nothing's wrong with Lumina. Where is she? Where's my daughter? Do you think somebody came into my apartment and stole Lumina? Do you think Coco pushed her away? Where could she be? I'm not lying about Lumina, my trash. Are you trying to say I'm a liar like Kensington Palace? Or Prince William? I'm wearing my, one of my trashies gave me this brooch. It's royal. I'm a part of the royal family. Honey, they thought they could get it past us. They can't. What's next? Do you think they're gonna have it's gonna be like Weekend at Bernie's, but it's Weekend at Balmoral, and they're gonna just have like an unconscious Kate Middleton? I mean, what if they have her trapped in the basement? I mean, what if she's passed away and they're lying about it? It's so weird. It must be something really I think it's probably maybe what the Inquirer said it was. That it's mixed, it's like a medical issue mixed in with an eating disorder, and they don't want to say that. But it would make sense because, Princess Diana had an eating disorder. And Prince William might have been, when they met, could have been very sympathetic to Kate Middleton's eating disorder. And that's sort of maybe what brought them together. But in the end, it's, maybe it was very stressful. But in the end, he couldn't handle it. And she can't handle being in that family. It's just like Prince Charles and Princess Diana all over again. Something's askew, honey. If there's one thing that we can count on is that the royal family will be unhinged and askew. You ordered some Irish soda bread from Diana's bakery for St. Patty's Day? Oh, that's a wonderful idea, my trashy. I want to get something from that Di bakery. I'm projecting? About what, darling? I'm not married to a prince. I mean, I'm sure I'm a queen. Oh, it's not a royal family. It's a part of the royal family. But who is the victim here, my trashy? You had 2 Shamrock Shakes. One time I was in high school and I got into a fight with a friend of mine, and I took my Shamrock Shake and I dumped it all over the windshield of their car. Isn't that awful? Because that Shamrock Shake's hard to get out. You have to take that to a car wash. You can't just use a chamois. You can't just use a chamois on a Shamrock Shake. Seriously. I'm serious. You can't. This is serious. Well, I'm sure we've got to stay tuned and keep our eyes peeled on the royal family for more updates and more lies. Because more is to come. I can't stop thinking about this. I'm going to be obsessing about it all night. Lumina has been kidnapped. I'm not saying that. Lumina's somewhere around. I'm sure she's fine, my trashy. I'll release a picture tomorrow to prove it. And it will be photoshopped with Jessica Lange's body. You miss Harry? Oh, Harry and Meghan must be laughing about all of this. Well, then they're trying to blame Meghan and Harry for this. They're trying to say that everyone's sick in the royal family, and they're trying to say it's Harry and Meghan's fault because they're always saying things about the royal family, and they're giving them stress. Something's going to be revealed about all this. Or maybe it never will be revealed about all this. Either way, nothing will happen. And then something will happen. But I'll always be on top of the case. Honey, I've been following the royal family since 1994. It's been quite an interesting ride. I thought after Princess Diana it would be boring. Oh no, honey. That Princess of Wales role is cursed. There's nothing but problems once you become Princess of Wales. You have nothing but problems. I guess anything to do with that family. Honey, they need to just bulldoze Buckingham Palace and build a Tower Records. Bring back records, because I've had enough of it. If the government said the UFOs are not real, how does this affect Lumina? Well, the government's lying, my trashy. Just like Buckingham Palace is lying. Did you see Kylie and Madonna together? I did, my trashy. Not in person. Someone's got a real stick up their sleeve. Who, me, my trashy? I sure do, baby. I also have this wonderful bracelet that looks like it could be part of the royal family. Isn't this quite wonderful? It was gifted to me before my first Madonna concert. Yes, honey, bring back Virgin Records. That's right, my trashy. Is there a connection between them and Trisha Paytas? I don't know who that is. Trisha Paytas? I used to love Virgin Megastore. I used to go in there and listen to all the CDs and, have romances with the employees. HMV, you know me. SWV. It's all a lot. Oh, well, it's wonderful spending time with you, my trashies. Let's stay on the case. So much more to uncover. Well, what about Terry Jo? Would you ever go toe-to-toe with Terry Jo? Oh, that's right. Madonna's Vogue guests were Terry Jo and Terry Jo from TikTok and Andre, the comedian. Andre, what happened to I can't remember people's names anymore. Anyway, he was there and he pulled his pants down. I've missed you too, my trashy. It was wonderful talking to all of you and solving these mysteries. But I've got to go because I've got more research to do because they're ahead of us in time. And I've got to go investigate my royal family. Andre the Giant. I have a little bit of Mitch McConnell freezing action. Whenever I think I stop moving. Ciao, my trashies. This neighbor right here just slammed the door. I must be talking really loud. Because I'm a New York theater actor. I project. And they're mad. So they slammed the door. The cackling queen. Oh well. These queens are trying to stop me. You can't. The royals can't stop me. And these Madonna queens can't stop me. And my neighbor queens can't stop me. I'll never have my neighbors on this show, my trash, because they're nasty. Bye, my trashies.